Hi everybody, I just wanted to share a quick video about how I capture and edit video to make content for YouTube from my Xbox Series S. Because the problem with the Xbox Series S, unlike the PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation 5, is that it doesn't have any decent onboard video editing capability. So with the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5, you can record up to an hour worth of gameplay on the unit on the PlayStation, and then you can edit it on the PlayStation using Share Factory, and then export it to YouTube. You can't do that on the Series S. So this is what I do. So as you can see, I've got an external SSD hooked up. Now that's I think it's a 512, or it might be a 256 gigabyte. Anyway, if you attach an external drive, preferably an SSD, so it's nice and fast, and format it as storage for media, I can now store up to an hour's worth of 1080p 60 frames a second gameplay on that. So the first way that I sort of capture gameplay is that you hit record on your Xbox. I record it to that. When I'm done, I turn the Xbox off, I disconnect that, and then I plug it in to my laptop. And then I bring in the video into, this is Adobe Premiere Pro. And then I record the audio very, very simply using OBS. I think this is an old version of OBS as well. And then what I do is in Premiere Pro, I just split the OBS video off, delete it, and just add the audio, and then I do my editing from there. The slow part of this process is rendering the video, because I've got an old laptop, and it takes a long time to process and render 1080p 60 frames a second. A 10-minute clip will take approximately half an hour on this laptop to render at 1080p 60 frames a second. The beauty, though, of this method is the quality is much better than when I used to do it on the PlayStation, because it's 1080p 60 frames a second, and the audio quality is better as well, because I can use my nice USB mic that you see here rather than using my PlayStation headset. So that's the first way I do it. The next way I do it, and that's my preferred method. Okay, it's longer, but I come up with a better product. The next way is using my LGP Lite capture card. This is the I think you can still buy it, the LGP Lite. It's quite old. The disadvantage with the LGP Lite is that it only captures 720p 60 frames a second to 1080p at 30 frames a second. Won't go any higher resolutions than that. But I've had it a long time. And what you do is, where's the software? There we go. So there's the software that I've just brought it up. And what I can do with this is I can go into the settings. If we go into advanced, and I can record a microphone at the same time, because the problem with recording footage on the SSD from the Xbox is that you can't record voice audio at the same time. It records game audio, but not chat or anything like that. But if I record it using OBS and the LGP Lite, I can record it live, if you like, and just hit record on the capture, and then I can do a quick tutorial. And the advantage of doing it this way, using the LGP Lite and the ReCentral software, is that it's pretty quick to do. Disadvantage is that, because again I've got an old laptop, if you start doing a longer video, the audio starts going out of sync with the video, which isn't too great. And that's the problem. If I had a fast computer, this would be probably the perfect way to do it. And probably what I would do is buy a more advanced capture card, so I could capture video at 1080p 60 frames a second, or even 4K or 1440p 60 frames a second, and do that. But because I haven't got the horsepower on my laptop to do it, that's the problem with that. Now, the final way that I create content is actually through Twitch, and this is one of the easiest ways to do it. So what you can do is, if you download the Twitch app on your Xbox Series S, you can stream from your Series S to Twitch, and then you record everything live, because Twitch is recording your voice chat as you're speaking with your mic on your headset. And then when you're done, you can export the video from Twitch back to YouTube. Now, this is a very easy way of making long videos with live audio without having to do any editing. The disadvantages of doing this method is that you're losing quality, because you're streaming to Twitch in the first place, then it's exporting the video back to YouTube, and also the fact that you're having to do anything live, you're having to do everything like a one take go. But say when you're checking out a new game, or you just want to do like a play along, just do a live stream, just do a Twitch stream really, and then you want to export it back. This is a very, very easy way to do. So they're my 3 methods for doing it. So as I say, the first one, record the footage on the SSD, bring the SSD over to my laptop, put it into Premiere Pro, record the audio that I want to add to it, the commentary, and combine that in Premiere Pro. The next method is using my LGP Lite with the ReCentral software to record like live to my laptop. The problem is I can't do long clips. And then we've got the idea of where you just stream from your Xbox Series S straight to Twitch, and then export it back to YouTube. Ideally, what we'd like to see is them having a proper editing suite, like Share Factory, on the Xbox Series S, and also giving it the ability to share directly to YouTube. If I could just stream straight to YouTube, that would be brilliant, but I guess Microsoft and YouTube aren't getting on, so they're not doing that. So there we go. Hopefully that gives you some ideas. If you've got any questions and comments about making content for YouTube using your Xbox Series S or Series X or any console, really just let me know, and I'll see if I can come up with a video. If you've enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I will of course see you again soon.